And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at Toronto, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for Washington, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, we've got Buzelis, and it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here's Washington now. Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going? Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 7 points. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Jordan's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Spencer. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. The Wizards making a switch here. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
In the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best part, too. The single elimination knockout rounds. I can't wait to get those started.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And again, Chicago, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Fades. And again, it's Washington converting.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The Bulls trail by 9. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, Chicago, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jordan with the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Ellis to end the run. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And another basket for Washington.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Such a wide open look. Spencer's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Washington, number 1.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Bulls trail by 12. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 59 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Washington leading by 9. Fader on the way, and it's Washington with another.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
There's 31 seconds left in the first.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Humphries passes to Branham. From the high post. It's rebounded by Washington. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Sarr, and it's Oakley in at the one spot. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Wizards leading by 11. Drives to the hoop. Sarr passes to Barry. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Barry's gotten his first points in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And again, no good by Chicago. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the wing, right side. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Branham.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Another shot. Gets another look. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Hall. Here's Barry. From the stripe. Rebounded by Branham.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be.
Come get it. It's gone so far.
You got this, MP.
Jordan high post. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the bucket is good. Ware's got his first points of the night.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jordan gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Wizards lead by 15.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 28.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
A minute 42 left to play in the half. Ellis's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And both free throws good for Jordan. A minute 35 left in the second. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Ellis. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Buzelis. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Spencer's got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Chicago shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. To the middle. Pass to Spencer. Launches it. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Humphries grabs the miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Ware. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's Washington with the ball. Now here's Jordan. It could go. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from 3-point range.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Washington. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Washington Wizards.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Bulls trail by 18. We've got Buzelis, and it's Spencer in a shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. To the paint. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington leading by 20. Pass to Barry. Oh, from deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Bulls shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Down low. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And a missed layup. Jordan high post. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Jordan's got 39. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 41.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
McMillan passes to Jordan, and he gets that one. Jordan's got 43 points.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Driving in. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by Washington.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Jordan with the bucket.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Covered by Jordan. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Barry. Jordan with it. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Spencer grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Here's Buzelis. No points yet. 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Ellis, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And again, Chicago, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And that one drops for him.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
54 seconds left in the third. Here's Spencer. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Jordan. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. 6 points for him. Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Chicago grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first. Good on both. Washington is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Gets it off. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. And with the fourth. He's checked in for Washington. Pass to Ellis. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
And so in the game for Washington, we've got Sarr, and it's Jordan in at the 5. The Bulls have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Ware. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Ramsey passes to Jordan. With the fadeaway. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate and didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Ellis. The rebound by Hall. Hall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ramsey passes to Jordan. He got it again! Sensational!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for Cool Hands.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the Bulls shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. The three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's the three. Ellis, good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And here's Jordan. Fires the three and gets it to fall.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
So we see the Wizards taking...
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. That new commercial with Kawhi is fire. on beat. Let's go. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
I saw the picture. It's scary. Yeah.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Doherty is out there with McMillan. Then there's Doherty. Then it's Hansen. And it's Forrest in at the 2. And for the Wizards, they've got Jordan, and it's Carrington in at the 1. And, Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Wizards passing it around. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Hansen. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Hardy. Outside Jordan. We're about 1 minute into the first. Right at the free throw line. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Hansen. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Hansen. After the made shot from Jordan. Here's McMillan. Last game he had 13. And Forrest gets it to go.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Good work there as it goes.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Jordan's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Doherty. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Forrest. Pass to Doherty. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 10 points for Jordan.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's McMillan. Down low. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Jordan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Hansen. No good from outside. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. A minute 20 left in the first. And here's Jordan outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Jordan's got 15.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Hansen. Still without a basket. It's good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Wizards leading by 4. Santiago the pass to Jordan. Fader on the way. Another one falls for Washington.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Hansen the pass to Hardy. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Sinks the triple. And that's 20 points for Jordan.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hansen the pass to McMillan. Rebound by the Wizards. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged.
That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Garrett looking to end the run. Another shot. Hardy, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Unable to get that one. And so it's Washington. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And Jones checked in for Charlotte. Hansen comes in for Blount. Jordan, right side. Shoots over Hardy. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 24 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run. Setting the floor for the Hornets. McMillan is out there with Hardy. Then it's Garrett. Then it's Hansen. And it's Kennedy in at the 3, the small forward. Garrett, the pass to Kennedy. Clock at 6. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, cool hands in that last outing against the Lakers was tremendous. He finished with 59 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Pass to Hardy. There's the 3, and Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Take a look at the Knicks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for the Wizards, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster. Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
To the middle. Pass to Carrington. Jordan against McMillan. And that one is good. 26 points for Jordan.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from McMillan. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. From deep, Jordan connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 29.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Hornets trail by 3. And here's Doherty for 3. The rebound by Carrington. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Jordan, and Washington again with the bucket.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Hansen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Jordan. Over Forrest, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. And Morris comes over to help. The Hornets shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. And that one's good. Hardy.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
It's Jordan on the wing. The fader hands it from downtown. Jordan's got 36.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Morris against Doherty. McMillan passes to Forrest. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Wizards.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
Orange.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Morris, and it's Santiago in at the 4. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And finished off by Doherty.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hansen can hit. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That one goes in. Jordan's got 40 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Hornets trail by 11. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. This year, Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. And he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Latrey, rebounded by Hardy.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jordy, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Santiago. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And the Wizards lead by 17.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Hornets call time here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Fades and shoots. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Hornets trail by 17. Here's Doherty. Here's Hardy. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hornets with the rebound. Hardy's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Doherty outside. Good on the three-point shot. Doherty's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Jordan. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hansen the pass to Doherty. Here's Kennedy. A 3-ball. Hansen can't hit.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And that one drops.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Hardy. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what positioning.
The Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got McMillan. He's out there with Hardy. Doherty out there with Hansen. And it's Forrest in at the shooting guard. Jordan with some nice D. Wizards leading by 18. To the paint, puts it up. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 54 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hansen the pass to Doherty. Here's Forrest. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Inside. Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Hansen the pass to Hardy. It's blocked. Here's Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Doherty outside. Pass to McMillan. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Pass to Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Hornets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The Wizards making a switch here. McMillan's checked in. He's off on the second. And stolen by Song. Pass to Hall. Plays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Hansen. Up again. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with a 3. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Washington easily.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.